This is lesson number 14. We are learning JavaScript by examples, and this series is for absolute beginners. So if you are a beginner, it is highly recommended that you watch all the videos. All the videos are available from our YouTube channel, and they're also available from our website. All the codes that I'm writing are also available from website. You can download the scripts and play with them. So we are almost finished this application. In this lesson, we'll fix some of the bugs. In that this is not really a bug, but I want to get rid of these arrows. And there is a small problem with this application. When you type in a number, it does work, but if you click on this button again, it creates a second copy. So we have fixed a similar issue in past. It should not be a big problem. The next problem is, or the last problem that I see, is that when you click on this button with the empty input field, it generates a times table with no numbers in it. So this is a bug that needs to be fixed. So I will close this application. This is the document, HTML document. I will right mouse click and I will open it with my text editor, which is Sublime text editor, and I will save this file as on my desktop as 14, and I will call it fixing bugs. So if I minimize this, we have this new HTML document, 14 times table, fixing bugs. Open it up. I will increase the magnification a little bit so we can see, change the size of the window, and open my text editor, change the size of the window so we can see the text editor and the browser side by side. So the first thing that we want to do is to remove these arrows, and for that I think I'll have to increase the size of the window a little bit. Open another tab, and I will search for how to remove arrows from input field. The first link that you see is w3schools.com. Open it up, and this is the code for Chrome, Safari, Edge, and Opera, and this is the code for Firefox. So I'll copy all this, close this, and simply copy that code within our style tags. And if I save it now, refresh it, the arrows are not visible anymore. The second problem was that when you type in a number and you click on this button and you click again, it generates a second copy of it. So we want to fix that. It's very easy, and we have done it in past. And there's a function actually that we created in one of the lessons, and all it does, it clears the fields, this one and this one, when you click into this input area. So we can copy this piece of code and we can make it part of this function times table that we created earlier. Save it, refresh it, type in a number, and click on this button. What it does before the function runs, clears the field so the results are not duplicated. The third problem was that when you click on this button without typing a number, you have this times table that does not make any sense. So we can fix that easily by creating an if condition just before we start our loop. And I will simply say if, and I'll use this variable which is holding the value from this input field, and opening and closing bracket, and opening and closing curly bracket, and we write our if condition here. So we'll say if num, if this variable is equal to 0, and two vertical bars to represent OR. We're saying if number is equal to 0 or num is less than 0, we simply want it to throw an alert, and we want to say value cannot be 0 or empty. And we also want to reload the page. So nothing is kept in the memory of the browser. So if I save it now, refresh it, click on this field, I'm not typing any number, anything, I'm clicking on this, value cannot be 0 or empty. If I save it, refresh it, click in this field, click on this button, value cannot be 0 or empty, and if I type in 0, it will give me the same error, same alert, and it will work even if I type in a fractional value which is bigger than 0.5. It's working, but as soon as I type in 0, it generates an alert and returns back to the page. And if I don't type in any number, it also gives me this error. So all the bugs that were visible have been fixed. This is the last video of this project. We'll start a new project soon, and thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much. Bye.